Having now understood various physical properties of metals, we will now see how do these physical properties differ in case of metals and non-metals. The first physical property we have taken for comparison is state. Generally, most of the metals are solids at room temperature, while non-metals exist either as liquids, gases, or as brittle solids when they are in room temperature. But in case of mercury, mercury is a metal that exists as a liquid at room temperature. When all other metals exist as solid at room temperature, mercury exists as a liquid at room temperature. Therefore, it is an exceptional case. Coming to the property of luster, we have already learnt metals are lustrous while non-metals are non-lustrous. Here again we have an exceptional case in case of non-metals. That is the case of graphite and iodine. Graphite is another form of carbon. That is the crystalline form of carbon. So graphite and iodine, these are non-metals that are lustrous, which means they are able to shine on reflecting light. So these are exceptional case of non-metals with respect to the property of luster. When it comes to malleability, metals are malleable while non-metals are non-malleable. An exceptional case in case of metals is that of zinc. So zinc is a metal that is non-malleable. And in case of non-metals, there is again an exceptional case that is of carbon fiber. As you see here in the picture, this is a picture of carbon fiber where the non-metal is beaten into sheets. So this is an example of a non-metal that is malleable, that is carbon fiber. In case of ductility, metals are ductile while non-metals are non-ductile. Again, the exceptional case in case of metals are zinc and mercury. So zinc and mercury are metals that are non-ductile. While in case of non-metals, we again have an exceptional case that is of carbon fiber. So carbon, it is a non-metal that is ductile, which means it can be drawn into wires. In case of the property tensile strength, generally metals have a very high tensile strength while non-metals have low tensile strength. Exceptions like zinc and mercury in case of metals, which means zinc and mercury are metals that have low tensile strength. While carbon fiber is the example of non-metal, that is, carbon fiber has got a very high tensile strength. So these are the exceptional cases here. Next, let us see the property of sonority. Generally, metals are sonorous. That means it produces a resonating sound when they are struck, while non-metals are not sonorous. With respect to the property of conductivity, most of the metals are good conductors of heat and electricity, while non-metals are generally poor conductors of heat and electricity. But there is an exceptional case in case of non-metal, that is of graphite. So graphite is another form of carbon. As you see here, graphite that is present in the pencil lead, when these pencil leads are connected to two terminals of battery, again when they are connected to a bulb, the bulb glows. So this shows that it allows electricity to pass through it. So this shows that graphite is a good conductor of heat and electricity. With respect to the property of corrosion, generally metals are corrosive while non-metals are non-corrosive. Melting point and boiling point. In case of metals, metals generally have a very high melting point and boiling point, while non-metals have a very low melting point and boiling point. But metals like sodium, potassium and mercury are metals that have comparatively low melting point and boiling point. So these are the exceptions. While in case of non-metals, the non-metals like carbon and silicon are non-metals that have very high melting point and boiling point. Coming to the last physical property of density, generally metals have high density while non-metals have low density. Exceptions in case of metals are sodium, potassium and calcium. So generally these metals have low density, unlike all other metals that have high density. In case of non-metals, the exception is that of carbon, that is carbon in the form of graphite. So that is an exceptional case where it has got a very high density. So we have learned various physical properties of metals and how these physical properties will differ in case of metals and non-metals. In our next class, we will learn various experimental studies with respect to these physical properties.